Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with Soulweb.org, where internet marketing meets integrity. And on today's show, I actually have a really cool product, something that I haven't seen ever before that I think you guys are really going to find useful. It's going to show you in 4 simple steps how they're able to bring in over $300,000 in revenue this year alone. They're averaging about 30,000, and that's actually not revenue, that's profit. So this is some huge numbers in a brand new way that is just leading to some crazy results. But before we get to that, what do you think of my beard? No Shave November just ended. Probably gonna have to get around to shaving it. But have you ever seen those videos on YouTube where like a dad will shave his beard and he'll scare the baby? Like that's what I'm afraid of because Hadley has been getting so aware now, and I'm afraid it'll kind of like startle her at first. So I'm not really sure, but it's getting kind of long. I kind of like it. It makes me feel like a dad, but at the same time, I know I need to shave it and stay looking professional too. Um, I don't know. I'm just not sure, but things are going pretty good here. We had that awesome webinar last night. I'm so happy so many of you enjoyed it. But today, I wanted to review this product called eCom Edge because it's working extremely fast. You don't need a website. You don't need to pay for ads or any traffic, and you don't need some huge crazy budget. You actually don't need any budget because you can do it all via the way they're going to show you. So what I wanted to do was do an in-depth review about eCom Edge, tell you what you can expect, walk you through the membership course, tell you what they're going to teach you and everything else. So here's what they're going to basically show you how to do just up front. They're going to show you how to pick a profitable niche and then basically rank a listing at the top of Amazon for that niche and just reap in sales, okay? And the benefit of this is one, you don't need the website. Two, you don't have to pay some expensive monthly fees like you do with Shopify. With Shopify, you got plugin fees, you got ads you have to pay for, you got the monthly Shopify fee, and that can add up, especially if you're trying to learn internet marketing in your spare time. I mean, we've all kind of been there where we're just super busy and still trying to learn and get on our feet. And that's kind of where Shopify and other e-com courses can trip you up because before you know it, you're just draining a huge hole in your wallet from the monthly fees. And that's why I kind of like this course the most, okay? It's super cheap and affordable. You don't have to have any kind of infrastructure because what you're going to be using is Amazon infrastructure. And if you look at the results that they're having here, it really makes this a no-brainer. Over 383,000 from January to November 5th, okay? And they're making this kind of these kind of profits monthly. So these are some insane numbers, guys, really. It absolutely is. And I think what is most interesting about this is just how quickly it ranks you to the top. So let's run in here and talk about it. It's launching at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. The starting price is supposed to be 47 bucks, but if you can be here early, you are going to get a discount on that. So try to be here at 11 a.m. Eastern if this is something that interests you. So here are the things that I really think make this unique, okay? It's extremely newbie friendly. They have a ton of proof. They have a ton of testimonials from new people that tested this out and are making just insane results. I mean, I think this is going to be the new fad. This is working month after month. It's video training, it's a case study, and this is actually going to be something you can do and be proud of at just how fast it works. It's only a 4-step system. And so if you've ever been like the type of person that hates dealing with websites, hates dealing with Shopify, hates having to do paid ads and build email lists or having to learn some technical software that's just way over your head, then I think you're really going to like this because it's all contained in Amazon. And what they actually show you how to do is just to shoot to the top of Amazon rankings. So if you go over here, okay, just to give you an example, and say I just type in sponges. If you look here, this is the top selling sponge. But if you scroll down, this is the next top selling sponge. And this is actually an organic type small business sponge. And what they're going to show you how to basically rank up here at the top of Amazon for whatever search you want. And then basically source those products and keep the difference. I mean, this is so, I feel like, unique and straightforward that you guys are just, you're gonna love it. I mean, this is something that I think everyone should have in the back of their minds as something that works because it's just so I want to say, revolutionary. It's fresh. It's new. I'm definitely really excited about it because it's extremely simple. It's a 4-step process. It's a case study, and they actually have it all laid out in step-by-step videos. So what they show you how to do is complete this, and then you complete this, and then you complete this. And what that actually does when it's laid out that way is it keeps you from getting information overload. Last night on the webinar, it was great, but we covered a lot of stuff. Well, they've actually broken it down into step-by-step pieces. So you just have to follow each video, do what it says, and get set up. And before you know it, you're listed at the top of the Amazon listings, bringing in passive sales. Now they also show you how to source these to the point where you don't even have to pay for it until you've been paid yourself, which is really cool. And then as you get bigger, they show you how to scale that up and place bigger orders. So this is something that I feel like anyone can just kind of jump into, no matter your skill level. Now, the proof they have on this is you can see here. They also, on the sales page, have a video, which you'll see tomorrow, that walks you through them logging into the account and things like that. But here's the screenshots where you can see 35,000 in April, 35,000 in March, 37,000 in May, 45, 51, 33, total 383. So that's just a lot of results that is too hard to ignore. And when you look at the fact that you don't need any kind of overhead and there's no like budget costs or paid ads, it kind of makes this, just a win-win-win in my book. So the product's called eCom Edge. It goes live tomorrow, and I think if you're the type of person that just likes to keep it simple, work on internet marketing in your spare time, and most importantly, save money, then you're gonna want to check out this course. Especially when you see the bonuses below the video, because those are some great bonuses. Now, the front-end offer comes with 38 step-by-step videos, which we kind of talked about, and they walk you through everything, all right? They walk you through picking a niche and a profitable product. They walk you through picking suppliers. They walk you through setting up your listing and then ranking that listing, which is going to get you to the top. And they even have some nice bonuses down here. So I feel like they've really over-delivered, especially when you look at the fact that they kind of just hold your hand through all of it. Some courses will charge you to get the hand holding and the video reviews, and I'm one of those people. I'll occasionally put out a PDF, and then if you want over the shoulder training, you have to pay additionally for it. But they're just including it, and so I think that's good on them, because that's just going to make it so you really can't mess anything up at all. Now, here's where things get interesting. They actually have some really good OTO packages. And you know me, I actually almost never recommend OTOs because they're just usually they're just optional or not necessary. And these are the same way. They're both optional and up to you. But they actually have a really good OTO 2 package. But before we get to that, OTO 1, what OTO 1 is, okay, is they give you a software that's going to just automatically rank you to the top, okay? And on top of that, they give you interviews with people who are already successful doing this, so you can hear them talk about it and reveal their ninja tips and tricks and things like that. And then they also, and this is like the big one for OTO 1, they also give you a list of products that, through their research and their method, they know for sure are going to sell. So it's like a huge time saver. Now, like I said, I never say you have to buy the OTOs, and you certainly don't have to. But when I was looking through the product list that they give you, it's kind of mind-boggling that they went to so much effort to compile this, because these are things that you're just going to be able to set up and implement right away for some pretty decent results. Now, unfortunately, the price for the first OTO is $97, and so that's why it's kind of like, because it gets kind of expensive. But in my opinion, if you're serious about, taking this to the next level, I definitely consider it, because the list and the software just are going to save you so much time. It's going to knock out one of the whole front modules of the course, because it just does it for you. Now, OTO 2 is even more expensive than that, and I hate that they're so expensive, but they have good ones here, which is a shock. If you've watched any of my review videos, I almost never say that these are good. And so it's kind of like, okay, yeah, these are some great optional offers, but what is it worth? And, I think it's fair price, because what OTO2 is it's like a complete done for you service, which basically means they're going to pick the product for you. They're going to rank it for you. They're going to do the review for you. It's like perfect if you're busy like me, you know, like if you have a kid and you're just like barely making it through the day, you come home, cook dinner, before you know you have to go to bed and wake up and go to work the next day. Like, you know, I can see why this is so appealing, and it's actually a pretty unique selection of features. You know, they'll pick the products for you, they'll rank it for you, and they'll give you reviews. It's just so perfect if you're busy, and the price for that is on $197. Now, I don't think you need to go out and buy both OTOs. I'm not saying you have to do that, but this is one of the rare times on a Soulweb review where these are just something that might be a little too good to pass up. And yeah, they're a little more expensive, but the results they provide and the time they save make it just kind of insane. So keep that in mind. You definitely don't need the OTOs to be successful with this. You can be successful with the front end product, but they just save so much time. I just have to give the OTOs 2 thumbs up, which I never do, guys. I really don't. But those are some good OTOs. So what makes overall, what makes me so happy with this is it's just, you know, Hadley is 3 months old now. I'm tired all the time. I'm starting to realize, you know, what it's like to be an adult. I mean, the other day I stayed up all night, working, thinking, oh, it's okay, I'll sleep during the day. And then of course she woke up and I didn't get to sleep, and like it was a huge reality check. It's like, dang, I'm an adult now. I'm just tired and exhausted. So, you know, I just think if you're someone that's trying to get your feet on the ground in internet marketing, then this is going to be a good place to start, okay? Because you don't have the expensive monthly fees that are just going to burn holes in your wallet. You don't have to deal with websites. You don't have to deal with learning too much. All you have to deal with is ranking these listings to the top of Amazon. And it's actually the first time I've ever heard of anyone showing people how to do that. So, you know, this course just kind of blew my mind a little bit because of how simple it is and how easy it is to get started. And that's why I wanted to make this review. So it's going live at 11 a.m. Eastern. If you can be here then and either click the link below this video or check, you know, an email I'll send out to you guys, you're going to get an early bird discount on that. And I think it's something like anywhere between $5 and $7. Honestly, I'd check it out. You're going to be covered by the 30-day refund policy anyway, but after spending all day going through this, you're not going to want a refund because this is just some great stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them below the video. I'll be monitoring and answering them because I have been through the whole course, so I can give you, you know, tell you what it says, or you know, whatever you're thinking, because this is just something I really don't think you want to pass up on. So that's my review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.